Hello, my spooky friends. It is I, Zach, just dropping in at the beginning of the episode to let you know there are some slight audio issues on this week's episode. Nothing major, just some words trailing off, a slight bit of clicking here and there. It's a great episode. Bear with it, stick through it, you'll really enjoy it, and we'll make the next one sound twice as good in penance. And with that said, enjoy this week's episode of Wimplash. Hello, boils, ghouls, and creatures of all kind, and welcome to Wimplash, the horror movie podcast where each week two seasoned genre fanatics introduce their yellow-bellied best friend to the wonderful world of horror films. I am one of said horror film aficionados. My name's Zach, and as ever, I am joined by a man who is not fast, but also not dumb. It's fellow horror movie aficionado, John Grizzly.
That is the nicest thing you've ever said about me. Thank you so much.
You should see what I wrote initially.
I can guess.
Honestly, this is the one I laboured over the most. I know, obviously, I tried to do a little snappy thing about, based off the movie, introduce you, but I just couldn't come up with a good one.
Well, we'll get to my little game where we try and guess what you think you come up with later.
Just do it now. What do you think it was?
I thought you were going to call me a big naked fat guy on a roof.
Well, sadly, that never crossed my mind. Now, that other voice that you heard is the cute neighbour boy washing his bitching muscle car across the road. It's our little horror movie wimp, Willy Webborn.
Hello, everyone. I am the horror movie wimp, Willy Webborn.
And what did you think I was going to call you?
Grizz.
No, I wasn't going to call you Grizz. That's not your name.
That's just confusing everyone.
I know what the last word was.
You said you were going to predict something about the little wimp being followed by the cursed Mr. Blobby.
Yeah, that would be the worst way for me to go. I love Mr. Blobby.
I don't think we've mentioned your love of Mr. Blobby on the podcast yet. I think the people at home need to know just how much you love this pink creature.
I mean, have you seen his co-hosts? Rotund, smooth, pink men.
Who just walk their way through things, not around them.
Yeah, that does sum us up quite well, actually. Shit.
This is why I found you.
Just to throw to a non-horror movie, if we did the station thing from Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey and combined, then me and you, Grizzly, would become Mr. Blobby.
Yeah, I can see that happening. I've got the yellow polka dots all over me already.
And I live with Noel Edmonds.
Deal?
Neil?
No, deal?
Oh, right, they said Neil. I was like, I live with Neil Edmonds.
And Noel?
Noel and Neil. You know the Edmonds twins.
Just to put a different twist on this, do you think he gets home and says to his wife, Neil or no Neil?
Let's rapidly change the subject. So for new listeners, first of all, welcome to Wimplash. It is a podcast where each week we introduce our friend Willy Webborn, a man who, up until doing this show, had absolutely no history with horror films, the scaredest man I think I've ever met in my life, to the best and worst horror films that we can find, picked at random from the movie Wheel of Doom. He does no research, he watches them with the light off, and then he comes in and gives us his honest opinion. Now, obviously, horror films deal in heavy subject matter, and we are going to be talking about it, so fair warning. And of course, we're talking movies, which means...
He's not even paying attention.
Spoilers!
There he goes. Well, my post-pubescent pal, last week at the end of the episode, we asked you for a sentence to predict the content of this film, and you said, a creepy entity behind me. I think that was absolutely spot on, so yeah, well done to you for guessing the entirety of this film in one sentence. So tonight's film, sorry, spoilers, yeah, spoilers from last week for this.
I'm glad I forgot I said that before I watched it as well. That would have helped.
Well, tonight's film we'll be talking about is 2014's It Follows. Directed by David Robert Mitchell, this dreamlike, bizarre and unsettling film was first recommended to me by my good friend Ty Sloan, so shouts out to Brother Ty, thanks for the recommendation, bro. This is such a unique and stylized film about coming of age, suburban horror, sexual awakening, and navigating those complex teen and young adult relationships. So tell us, my lovely wimpy wanderer, how did you feel about this tale of sexually transmitted unease?
Oh, death is an STD. Who would have thought it? I found this quite scary, if I'm honest.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure you'd take this one.
Well, what's not scary about impending person following you?
It is all impending, and it's just...
But just, like, man, imagine knowing someone is always just walking at a walking pace towards you.
It's like the whole snail meme, isn't it?
I was literally about to say,
go
I was like, to suck all of the seriousness out of it. This film boils down to, if you got followed by a snail who can touch you and kill you, would you kill you for £1 million?
Well, yeah, that, and I don't want that. I forgot about that from school. That's actually a great reminder. Thank you. Yeah, I never wanted to play snails.
I don't think I've ever played snails. That's why I'm still alive.
Luckily, playing snails in our school meant something very different. You'd have to get yourself real sticky and wriggle to maths. I would just like to point out as well, out of the gate, I had a real fucking hard time enjoying this movie. So, as it is, just to give some context for when we're recording, a bank holiday tomorrow, I'm drinking margaritas to give myself that extra vim and vigour.
Oh, sassy becoming.
Is this going to be your void?
This is what I was just saying at my wife. I say at because it was a definite one-sided conversation. She was balls deep in Jurassic World Evolution 2, and rightly so, it's a cool-looking game. But I didn't hate the movie. It has so many redeeming factors that we'll discuss, from the cinematography to the fucking incredible score by...
Disasterpiece.
I was going to call him Dead Planet, but that's not what his name is.
Different game.
But it's just not for me. I don't want to say it's bad. I just found it a fucking snooze fest.
That's fair, because when you mentioned, like, obviously we got a little group chat going, you said, I got things to say about this. Like, oh, have we finally found your Achilles heel? Is it finally one you don't like on the list?
Well, it's not about me. Webborn, you found this scary. Let's go into your feelings, and now I will pepper in my tequila-soaked angst throughout the podcast.
Oh, he's going to get sassy. This is going to be good. So tell us what really scared you about it, Webbs. Obviously the thing walking towards you, but...
We'll just jump in at the opening scene where that was a opening scene where there's impending danger and you don't know what it is, but this woman does know what it is, and she's seeing what we can't, and I wasn't enjoying that. And then she ends up chicken winged at the beach.
Chicken wings?
She gets pretzeled up there.
She gets goat legs.
Fair play to her. She's running in them heels. She does a good fucking job of that.
I'm glad you noticed that.
But my wife did. It's like, fucking hell, this girl can run in heels. Well done.
I've done that. It's not easy. It's not an easy game.
Like, walking in heels looks hard enough. Running in them, like, that, surely that's just ankle snapper territory.
As a fat man myself, just walking's hard enough.
Yeah, so when she was sat on the beach and she's looking up and she's on the phone to her dad, I was like staring at the bushes, like, where am I looking? Where am I looking? What is following? Because, like, as I always say, going in blind, and like, it follows, anything could be following, and this didn't give away for a very long time what the following was. It could have been multiple things in the build-up to finding out what the follower was.
So this is one thing I did like about it, is in the cinematography of it, is that the camera is almost always a wide shot and moving, kind of inviting you to look for something. And in that opening shot with her on the beach, I feel, just mainly me being nitpicky, it loses something because, yes, she's on the shore of Lake Michigan. She's got the water to her back. So that whole area is out of play. Nothing can come that way. And she's illuminating herself with her car headlights. You've both been in a situation where someone shines a light at you. You can't see fucking anything that's coming from behind that light. I know she's trying to, like, oh, we need to illuminate the area, but she's fucked herself. She's blinded herself and ends up getting her legs all fucking put on backwards.
Or maybe, as you said, she's blinded herself. She just knows. That's it.
She'd given up, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe she blinded herself just to know, like, at least she can't see it coming. It's just going to come because she's given up. You might have answered your own question there, bitch.
No, I get that. She definitely, as you say, she has that telephone conversation with her parents, and that's not like I need to do this, I'll be back. That is a definite ending conversation. I love you, I'm sorry, I'm terrible, be good to each other, legs on backwards. But going to what you were saying, Webb, and I think that's what works in this film in terms of the scariness, is that, like you said about Art the Clown, it's inevitability.
That's the worst sort of horror. The unescapable.
Exactly. It's not like, say, a Jason or a Michael Myers where they can be thwarted, they can be bested. The best you can do with it, whatever it is just delay it.
Yeah. Inevitability is the worst horror to me, probably, at the moment.
Oh, okay, so that's a new aspect we've uncovered of your horror then. I like that.
Yeah, because did you find this film scary at any point?
Me?
Either of you?
No, I'm a man. It's got some great, like, spooky, really unsettling parts. Yeah, there's definitely some good scares in it.
John, you did the grossest face then when you said I'm a man. It was horrible. Yeah, that thing. It's an audio medium. I wish you could see how gross he is.
That face made me grow ovaries, and then they also shriveled up.
I have that effect on podcast, Ben.
Did I find this scary? I remember when I first watched it, having different feelings and thinking, like, it had that nice creeping dread to it. Nothing particularly spooked my boot. But I think, like Talk to Me for you, Webborn, where you were like, this is a situation I would never find myself in, so I don't find it scary. I lost my virginity at 20 and married the only woman I've ever had sex with, so this isn't a situation that I would ever find myself in, so I don't find it particularly scary.
Wow!
Fair point, very good point. Fair play.
Tequila.
That's so good. No, that makes sense. Yeah, you wouldn't find it.
You're immune to this film. Well done.
Unless it turns out that my wife has a spooky sexual history. No, what I did find scary about this film, just to go into one of the things that I really enjoyed about it, is Dead Space's chiptune theme music throughout it. Disaster Piece. I keep forgetting his name. It's fucking outstanding. So David Robert Mitchell, the writer and director, found him, the Disaster Piece, from playing the video game Fez.
Yeah, have you heard of Fez, Webs?
Nez, no.
No, it's Fez, not Nez. It's
who?
Kez. It's a video game where you get a kestrel.
You get a fucking kestrel. Yeah, you're
no, I haven't heard of Fez. What is Fez, John? Please tell me more.
Well, for some more information on this, you should check out Netflix documentary Indie Game.
Because you find out what's indie game.
Indie Game. Fuck you. Fucking tequila. Bastard. It's quite a good documentary about indie games before they kind of blew up into this, probably a mainstream medium now. Indie games used to be just a guy in his bedroom. Oh, that's quite good. Things like Braid and Fez. There's a few others that were made in this game. Super Meat Boy is another good one. Yeah, I think that was... No, it's not Phil Fish. He made Fez. But this documentary goes into about all these different indie games that were coming out at the time and how they were made and who made them. And Disaster Piece worked on Fez, and that's where David Robert Mitchell found him.
Sometimes I feel like I know things, and then you guys just show me that I know so little.
Oh, you know stuff, just not enough.
So the music in the film gives it that 80s almost kind of feel, and I will go into later on the ambiguous nature of the time period of this film, but just to stay on the music, it is this very 80s synth score. And yesterday on my lunch break, I went for a walk, as I tend to do, and I found the It Follows OST on Spotify. And listening to it, removed from the film, you do notice that he follows his path of using chiptune. It's very 8-bit, it's very video game sounding, but fuck me, is it not just the most dread-filled music you've ever heard? And this is someone who frequently listens to a genre of music called funeral doom. I found myself walking on a bright sunny day on a lovely river path with gorgeous scenery every 3 seconds looking over my shoulder just because of how fucking tense and horrifying the score of this film really is.
He does a great job. It's a brilliant soundtrack. I get it stuck in my head every now and then, like the title theme. I'll just be walking down the stairs and annoying my wife going...
Which is weird because I'm sure you never normally annoy your wife.
Oh no, it's rare. I'm quite fun to live with.
Oh, great.
I've done a face again, guys.
Yeah.
Should we have a horror noise whenever I do the face, just so people are aware of it?
No, I'm just going to throw up on camera. Another great for an audio medium, I suppose.
Yeah, well, we can hear it.
No, he's a silent puker. It's a medical syndrome he'd rather not talk about, to be honest.
Now that would make a great horror film. Stay away, silent puker!
Otherwise known as the Quick Six. It just goes, you don't even see it happen.
I'm glad you enjoyed the music, because I thought you were going to hate I thought that might have been a thing you might have actually disliked, Zach, to be honest.
No, this has actually been added to my Spotify playlist. This is now in rotation. I genuinely love the score for this movie. It is, as I say, as someone who leans towards the more esoteric and macabre in terms of music tastes, this is right there with it. This is genuinely fills such a fucking deep void of despair and angst that, you know, bands that I tend to listen to try to do and often fail.
Okay.
Fair. Do you want to name any of them?
Yeah, Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, fuck you.
I listen to heavy stuff like Linkin Park.
Well, you touched on it already. Should we go into this about the ambiguous kind of time scale of the film? What did you think? Did you pick up on any of that, Webbs? When do you think the film was set?
At first watch, I was when I walk into the living room, first of all, I was like 70s, but then what was this weird seashell reading device? What year was that from? Like,
You picked that up well. Well done.
Oh, thank you,
Good
my
boy.
lord.
And he's the sober one.
He's gone Kingdom Come Deliverance on me. What the fuck is this?
I'm just like, you're right, I didn't realise, but that was like, what was this reading device? What was she fucking reading?
That is totally made up for this movie. The clam Kindle.
Yeah, with a light on it as well.
Saying that, though, that's not the only piece of modern tech, though, because Annie, the chicken wing girl from the beach, is on a mobile speaking to her parents.
True.
Yeah. And different cars from different periods as well, which...
Yeah, but then we go to the cinema, and the next, and it's an old-styley cinema in America. It's not like a modern cinema again, is it? It's like...
You've got the organ player.
Oh, the organ player. I forgot about the organist.
I've got a fun little fact about that theatre. Would you like to hear it, gentlemen?
No, I don't think it would be good for the podcast if we talked about facts about the movie.
Let's move on then.
Okay.
That particular theatre there was where the premiere of The Evil Dead was screened.
Was it actually?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
What made sense on the second time round as well, this often happens, like the first time he's so immersed in it, you go into that cinema and they played the trade game.
Yeah.
He chose the child because of the child's innocence.
Yes.
And obviously that, well, first time around you wouldn't understand why he chose that. Second time, guy's got an impending doom going after him and he just wants to be back to normality before he slept with someone who had an STD.
He wants to reset back to innocence.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. What's his whole life ahead of him? So, obviously, the STD is like the surface level of it, but I think the film really speaks a lot more to the coming of age, really. It's not just about, like, oh, sex is going to kill you. It is about that weird time period in your life where, unlike me, you're sexually exploring, you're trying to find out what it is to be an adult. I don't know if it was the same for you guys, but, like, you know, when you're that age and, like, shagging is like top priority. It's what's gonna make you an adult. If I get my shag on, everyone's gonna respect me. But there is that like limbo period of you're not quite a kid, you're not a full-fledged adult, and it's really about just trying to find who you are in the world and the kind of risks you take almost to establish yourself.
Yeah, you see, like, there's several different characters in this who embody different kind of traits of coming of age. So you got the kind of the more masculine guys, like, I had the name written down. Greg
John.
Shout out to my man. And he had his fake name as well. It was Hugh, the guy she goes on a date with.
Yeah.
So these are the two kind of more masculine, kind of like, yeah, I've been around the block a little bit. And then you've got Paul.
Oh, Paul.
Should we jump in on Paul?
Wait, can I just point out, we spoke about him a bit last night, and today when I was doing my notes, and I've watched the film at the same time, I didn't catch his name, so in my notes he appears as blank, so if I reference anyone as blank at any point, it means Paul, okay? Because I've just written blank, and it's in big red letters, so I remember this is about him.
That's more insulting than what we were talking about last night.
So I've got feelings on Paul, and they aren't particularly glowing. As I referred to him last night in our group chat as a Timu Yomatakoni in looks alone. That's not an aspersion on Yomatakoni. I love that man. But Paul has the strongest fucking incel energy of any character in a movie I've ever seen. Like, the perfect example of this is just to jump to the end of the film when him and Jay finally copulate, to keep it nice and PG. He takes the bullet for the woman he loves, and he looks at it and he's like, you know what, I will do this and I will release this curse from you, but you've got to go on top.
What was the other thing you called him? A human cuck chair?
He is a human cuck chair. In all fairness, he's watching the woman he loved get sexualized by...
I said John Malkovich with the last of his hair.
No, John Malkovich has personality.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Poor Paul or fucking Paul. What did you think about him, Webbs? What were your... We've heard Zach's glowing review of the poor boy. What do you think?
He was he was a difficult character, but you got to give it to him. He is a true believer. Like, he was the only one who really believed her.
He did try, yeah. He was trying.
But did he really believe her, or did he just want to smash? I've got my notes here. It says, later, before they actually have sex, he says to her, I liked you too. Why did you have to pick Greg? And then immediately just tries to neck her. He goes to the old neg and neck.
But we were teenagers once upon a time. We were idiots as well.
We've all got embarrassing moments we would rather forget.
Yeah, just put it down to this chaos in them hormones.
I don't know. I would never, ever, and this is just me personally, I would never, ever come down on someone for fucking Greg. That guy was cool.
Oh.
Yeah, the coolest sheepskin denim jackets I've ever seen.
So just to flip-flop around the conversation as we do, the anachronisms in this film. So obviously we've discussed briefly the time period of it. Another thing that gives it this weird dreamlike quality is they never really nail down what season it is, because talking about the sheepskin jacket, sometimes they're in full summer clothes, they're in bathing suits, he's got that little denim waistcoat. Other times Jay, the main character, is walking around in the heaviest winter coat.
No, she fell asleep on the bonnet of a car, basically, with nothing on as well. Who could do that in any weather?
She fell asleep in the back of a car, didn't she? That was chloroform.
Oh, kisses on the beach, back to the car.
But the director, David Robert Mitchell, said that this film was based off a series of nightmares he had as a kid, where he was essentially just being followed by a child his age who would just walk and just follow him walking regardless of what he did. And that's why he tried to capture this dreamlike quality. Willie is shivering. This dreamlike quality in the movie. And I think that's what works in having the ambiguousness of the time period, of the technology, of the...
Keeps it dreamlike.
Exactly. But also, again, that is something that personal preference kind of took me out of it.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of the... It's going to sound weird to say, the more artsy, kind of nuanced, dare I say, Lynchian kind of movie. It's...
okay, fair enough.
You like to know what time it is and stick to that time.
Or, I like it when a film starts and it goes, summer, nighttime. And
buses arrive on time and I get on them.
They fucking don't around here.
This is South Wales sunshine. No chance.
Yeah, so... Sorry, we just mentioned about her being in the back of the car. So it's at this point you still don't understand what the following is. Like, at this point in the film, you still don't know what's going on.
Well, at this point, Webbs, when after they do the deed and he chloroforms her, did you think this was going to turn into a true crime, rapey boy kind of stuff?
Yeah. Like before that as well, you had those two weird stalker kids in the next door garden who come back and have a peekaboo through a window.
I will talk about them in a second, because, in fact, fuck it, I'm going to talk about them now.
Do it. Break convention. Why not?
I will. I'll talk about things. So, Zach, you've mentioned already about the cinematography and the wide shots. What breaks those wide shots a lot is there's a lot of kind of Steadicam point of view shots as well, and it all kind of leads to you thinking, like, these people are being watched. There's a lot of voyeurism going on throughout this film. And not just that, not just the camera shots and things. throughout the film. There's the little kid spying. There's when they go to Hugh's like abandoned house, there's some guy walking past looking in. Before they break into that house, there's a woman who can just about see in the bushes having a watch. There's a lot of voyeurism going on somewhere. Now, there's some theories I read online, which I don't agree to, because I don't think this is what's going on at all.
That say the earth is round.
Don't bring my...
Sorry, Andy.
Listen, you round earther.
Don't bring him onto his... Yeah, he gets his side project in the way all the time. Just let him do that podcast on his own.
Sorry, I thought this was our other show.
Yeah, he remembers 2,000 years ago when the earth was flat. He was there.
Cube World is a real thing, and I'm sick of denying it.
All right, tell us about these stalky, creepy people who look through bushes and windows.
See, some people think that the entity has spies working for it. I don't subscribe to that.
No.
I don't subscribe to that. I think that takes that lessens it. I'm not a fan of that at all.
I didn't feel that at any point. And this is... Sorry, we haven't even spoken about the follower yet.
No, not really, no.
No, so we get introduced to the follower after she gets chloroformed and she's tied to the chair, and the bastard man... Who is the bastard man at this point?
Hugh,
the bastard man, says that he'll take shape of some people you love just to fuck with you sometimes.
Yeah, he does say that.
So when we're talking about this kid, later on when they're in the beach hut, is it that kid who points his head through the door, isn't it?
There's that kid. I didn't pick it up on it the first time I watched it, but yeah, that's the same kid.
Dumbest scare scene in the entire movie. Now, I can't tell if it was just meant to be shocking that the only time you see the it emote is when the little boy pokes his head through the door and goes, nah. Or is it, though, is it because they did just have a physical alteration with it and the thing is annoyed because they did slam it with a chair and shoot it?
Regardless, I wasn't a fan of that bit. That really annoyed me because I liked the film when I first saw it. I thought it was really interesting. That bit, even from the first watch, was like, come on, for fuck's sake. This is meant to be this unknown cosmic force, this just mysterious thing. And why is it doing a little gremlin?
I'll get you, see?
Why? All the way through, it's just been this emotionless thing coming towards you, and then it breaks open a little hole and it goes, why? Don't do that.
It does show emotion one more time in the film, I believe.
It does show some emotion in it, but I think it was the first time I noticed it.
Like at that point, that did take away the scariness. The scariness was just focused on getting to the product being your death.
When else did it emote? Because I don't think I picked up on that.
Around the pool, I believe.
Oh, it did look angry as her dad. There's one other bit I saw that it was angry, or showed a bit of emotion, when it's about to jump on...
Greg.
Fuck, I've forgotten his name again. Greg.
You hate Greg, don't you?
No, I'm all right with Greg.
He's your blank.
His name. He's my blank. Yeah, so I was more focused on the incel Paul person.
Oh, you're pro Paul, are you?
I'm pro Paul,
Cube Earth, pro Paul.
Cube Earth, pro Paul.
I am half pipe Earth, pro Greg.
Oh, half pipe Earth.
Yeah, heaven's not a half pipe. Heaven don't exist much. Earth, on the other hand.
I subscribe to this now. Okay, I'm in.
So we got Paul, we got Greg. Who the fuck was Dara?
Dara? Oh, Yara. Glasses girl.
What relationship is she to anyone?
She is a friend, and also, if you bear with me on a little tirade, the true evil in this movie. So I've done some research, and by that I mean made some really snide comments while watching this movie. There's three things that lead me to believe that Yara is the true evil in this movie. First of all is her open willingness to fart out loud on someone else's couch. What a monster. Second of all,
respect it.
Is in the sleepover scene when Jay and her sister are brushing her teeth. It cuts to Yara just cutting her toenails onto the bathroom floor of someone else's house. She's not like, I don't know how you guys cut your toenails, but I always make sure it's into like the toilet or like something like the bath that you can just wash it away. She's just sat on the toilet, free fucking cutting her nails. The remnants of toenails going on someone else's floor. Monster.
I do mine in your house.
I do them in Izzy's pillow.
Oh, evil.
And the last and worst example is after she's been shot in the pool and she's in the hospital, she takes a big old bite of what looks like an egg mayo sandwich, and before she even chews it, chases it with a mouthful of apple juice, and chews the concoction together. Fucking horrible person. I'm glad she got shot.
You got a problem with apples, man. What is it? Apple ice cream last week, and now this.
I love apples. We had a big old friendship moment recently when we all found out that we love Granny Smiths. Don't ever come at me for apples. In fact...
Wait, he's going into his school bag? He's getting all his sandwiches out of his school bag for the boys now, sure. Oh, he's got a Granny Smith.
Joke's on you. I went to Greg's for lunch today.
They sell Granny Smiths?
No, I just didn't eat the food I took with me.
Fair enough.
But yes, no, I haven't got a problem with apples. I love apples very much. What I have a problem with is couch farting, toenail clipping, egg mayo, apple chewing, Dostoevsky reading.
Dostoevsky reading, yeah, I was going to bring that up later as well.
I don't know, I don't like Yara. I think she was a bad influence and probably the reason all of this happened in the first place.
Okay.
So you weren't a fan of Yara? I thought she was kind of superfluous to the film. She's just kind of an extra person there.
Yeah, that's why I asked what was her relationship to the thing. Wasn't she the bad thing at one point as well on the beach?
That was a misdirect as well until you see her swimming past.
Oh, shit. No, I realised she was in the water, but yeah, fair.
But the thing is, there's not been much focus on her so far, so I didn't really pick up on that's her walking and then that's her swimming, because I just thought, it's the thing coming. Look, it's walking slowly.
Well, you had just met the thing previously in the house before they decided to go away to the beach, and what was the thing doing when she found our main character in the house?
Walking around behind... Well, she had a piss on the floor.
Yeah, white noise was playing and she was having booby out pee-pee follower. Sorry, that's all I had.
I thought, just to go back to Yara on the beach, that was a genuinely great subversion scare where you just assume it's her mate walking behind her, and then you got that shot of Paul and you see Yara floating by on a lilo in the background. All of a sudden you're like, oh no, it follows. That's a genuine great scene. And then they have that tussle with the creature and it builds this tension. It's the closest that it has got to Jay. And then, of course, you get spooky boy face through the door, which kind of just ruins the whole thing. I did also like the Greg in the distance when Jay is shooting at the Yara monster, just going, Jesus Christ, stop shooting. She's just in the line of fire.
Not just that, hiding behind a deck chair, because that'll work.
They are bulletproof.
Yeah, Kevlar.
Speaking of the actor who played Greg, Daniel Zavato, did either of you see Woman of the Hour?
Oh, yeah.
It is a...
Is he the...
He was the Woman of the Hour, yeah.
No, what's the guy's name?
Greg.
It was Anna Kendrick's directorial debut.
Yeah, great film.
And it is a biopic almost, or at least historical fiction, about serial killer Rodney Akala, otherwise known as the dating game killer. And it focuses on that episode of the dating game where Rodney Akala was on there trying to find love, and he plays Rodney Akala.
He was Rodney Akala.
It's a fucking good movie.
Oh, that was a hard film to watch. That was a great film.
Check it out then. That sounds pretty good.
Okay.
So let's get back to some of the scares then, Webbs. What else kind of creeped you out? Were there any particular moments? Because I know there's one that really got me the first time I watched it.
So, yeah, booby out pee-pee follower. That wasn't a nice part for the kitchen. Didn't enjoy that.
Nah, peeing on the kitchen floor is never a good time.
No, because she's slowly walking towards her as well. Before that, the granny walking across the field. Anytime when someone's walking directly at you, I was like feeling the tenseness rising. Sorry.
I love that my stupid slip-up has now led to the worst grammar on this podcast.
I've purposely been trying to not use it. I thought I was overdoing it. Like, I'm glad to see that it's taken flight. It's released a lot of tenseness from my shoulders.
I don't know. The other scary thing was, as you said, this weird story of like teenage sexual angst amongst the group. It was just like, oh, this is awkward, like scary as yeah. That also gave it that extra bit of yeah.
There is a lot of sexual tension between everyone in the group, maybe not Jay and her sister, but everyone else. There is always these kind of glances and knowing looks of basically just teenage horniness.
Yeah.
I was your first kiss. I was your first kiss.
Remember when we found those wank mags?
My mom was so angry you had wank mags on the lawn. I don't know why I got that voice.
Blank again, he's there to help. He takes her to the place of the first kiss. He is a hopeless romantic.
He's just hopeless.
Once again, that's a second Bouncing Souls song. I'm comparing Blank to Bouncing Souls here. Oh, apart from when there was a naked schlong on the roof and then I was gone. Sorry.
Remember we made fun of you for Scar before. Should we bring that back?
I would if I wasn't going to a Scar show with him this weekend. Fuck, he got me.
Gotta do some fucking skanking boys up in Bristol. Weird.
I'm going to break my ankle quicker than a lady running in heels.
Did I ever suggest to you we start like a Lion King cover band called Uncle Scar?
Oh, boo.
Ooh, come on. Be prepared.
When she did get attacked the first time as well, run into the swings, I thought that was a safe option. You're always safe on the swings. It's like den, basically.
In all fairness, swings are den, so...
I did agree with her.
Swings are den. Yeah, swings are den.
Yeah.
Can't follow me. It's den.
And then they go on the hunt with Greg and his cool car because someone's got to drive right. And they go to find Jeff Redmond, who gets... A lot of people give away this man who should be more known. How can these people find him, but the police can't, like in this investigation?
So I think this plays to the dreamlike surrealism, is it? Because really, apart from Hugh/Jeff's mum, you never have an adult interaction or even see an adult's face. Like Jay's mum, her face is always turned away or obscured. When they go to the school to find out more about Hugh/Jeff, the interaction with the admin in the school is done in a long shot in the distance. And I think about that whole thing with... You'd assume, obviously, after such a horrendous sexual attack and the police report, and obviously she's gone to hospital, so there's been tests and it's been taken seriously, but it's dropped and it's gone. And I think that just means to play into the surrealism of it, is that it's quick, it's moving, that's not a plot point that we need to really deal with, so boom, it's in the distance, we're moving on to something else.
And it keeps it more compact and keeps the film flowing.
Flowed like fucking molasses.
Oh, nice. I did like it when they discovered the Jeff Redmond's house, or whatever we call Hugh. Was it Hugh?
Hugh's house.
Yeah, Hugh's house. And he had all the traps set up. I thought that was a nice touch. Like, he doesn't think it's a nice touch.
Yeah, no, I thoroughly fucking disagree that was a nice touch, because...
How?
I will prove it now. So he hangs...
He's going to smash a window anyway.
Exactly. He hangs these tins on strings by the window. But it is proven time and time again in this movie that this thing will smash through a window anyway. So you're not going to hear the glass or the cans jangling over the smash of the glass anyway.
Yeah.
Well, let me counter that a little bit. When it comes to kill... Fuck, I've forgotten his name again, for fuck's sake.
Greg.
You've
got to put some fucking respect on my boy's name.
Look,
he's the handsome one.
He's the cool one. He's got a car.
The dating game killer.
Zac Efron deserves respect. Sorry.
When it's dressed as him, in pyjamas, by the way, I'll mention all that, because it's always wearing pyjamas or kind of bed clothes.
It's always in like a white...
Usually in white.
Yeah. Or naked.
Typically scantily clad or in bed clothes.
Or hanging a titty and slanging a piss.
Yeah.
As we've all done on a Saturday night.
Did Nanny have a titty out at the beginning?
No,
I don't think she did.
Nanny had a nightie and some classic stone cold knee braces.
Do you think that was her nan?
That wasn't her nan, but the naked Todger fella on the roof is her granddad.
Fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yep. Imagine that. Nothing scarier than looking up on a roof and your granddad's winky looking right at you.
Well, at least it'll calm like the horniness in the car down a bit.
In all fairness, yeah, who wants to fuck after seeing your granddad naked?
It's only her who could see it, so everyone else is still going for it. Oh, boys, don't! Grandpa cock! Stop!
You never know, Paul might learn something about himself. You might think, sorry, Jay, I thought you were the sexy one in the family.
Be right back, I'm going on the roof.
Oh, fucking hell, Paul's on the roof again.
Okay, good.
Oh, grandpa cock. Not something I expect to see today.
Okay.
But when as I was saying, when it's off to kill Greg, it smashes through the window after knocking the door, not getting any luck there. Smashes a window, but then it's knocking on his door instead of bashing through.
Yeah.
And that gives credence to the theory that it needs to be consensual. No rapey times.
Okay.
None of that. It's got to be consensually transmitted. And that's how it kills.
So you feel then, because this will move me on to a topic that I
Don't
want to
tell me how I
discuss.
feel.
You feel, question mark, that
Yu-Gi-Oh! Go on.
a non-consensual, you feel that, question mark, a non-consensual sexual encounter wouldn't pass the demon on.
Well, that's actually something the director and writer has, I think he confirmed it in an interview. He said non-consensual or same-sex would not pass it on.
So gay is dead.
Yeah, gay is dead. Gay is dead. Yes, gay is dead.
So this kind of, because I have theories, I've been thinking about how you can beat the system with this. And I've got some questions I want to run past you guys. Wanking, does that make it go double time coming towards you?
Speeding it up, like making it walk faster.
2 times speed every time you palm off. And
Or
also,
the opposite, it slows it down, so you've got to run away, wanking away from it. Get away from me.
and if you have sex with consensual sex with an inanimate object, say, for example, you were to fuck a lasagna, you can't kill a lasagna. Is it trapped in limbo now, forever trying to kill a lasagna, and you can live the rest of your life?
It just eats the lasagna and comes after you afterwards.
I'm not giving you that one. Nope.
So it's going to eat my pre-fucked lasagna.
Zach, dildos are also dead.
Can we... Can we have Wimplash merch that says, eat my pre-fucked lasagna?
Yeah. I can see the like white dripping out of the side of it now.
No.
It's white sauce, bechamel.
You bechamel.
Or as I used to call it for many years, bechamel.
Another question was, and I don't know if David Robert Mitchell covered this in any interviews, protection. Would a condom stop the transmission of the demon? Do you need a raw dog to catch it? Or would a prophylactic...
Are they all rowing it, the kids? These are dumb kids, yeah. Dumb kids rowing each other.
I don't know. Is it just about the act? Because then in the same vein, I have a question. Is it this an anti-sex follower? Is it construed as some sort of religious aspect of Catholicism or other religions on rules on sex before marriage?
Well, apparently not, because gay is dead.
I don't think cunnies and blows would work either.
Cunnies. Is that cunniling? What's cunnies?
Lick your tongue.
What? No one in the world has ever called it a cunny before.
Yeah, cunnies and blows.
Cunnies.
Come on.
Jibbers.
Grow up, mate. Jibbers. Slip in. Give it a slimer.
Sloshing off.
Fuck.
Speaking of horrible sexual innuendo, there is some symbolism shortly after the scene in this film where it is never specifically said but implied that Jay, our main character, to shift the curse, she sees a boat full of boys out on Lake Michigan and she swims out to them. You see her in the car afterwards, she's wet, she's crying, her cast is degrading from being in the water, and you see a shot of 2 things, and I don't know if they are unrelated or terrible sexual innuendo, but in my notes, I've got it. After that scene, Jay's sandwich has gone mouldy, and her backyard pool has been smashed in.
Oh, fucking hell.
Is it
well
symbolism?
done.
Is it just great comedy writing?
I think that was clever of you. I like when
Well
she
done.
swims out to the boat. I was like,
like
she's
that,
she's using her swimming skills, which holds she likes swimming because she goes in the backyard and gets perved on.
Well, should we talk about the water theme throughout the film then, if we're going for that? If you notice, the pool is a safe place. She likes to just hang about in the pool, just very nice, gigantic pool. I had it over lockdown, it was great fun.
I like you paused as if you were going to be like, oh, that's cool, man. We respect you.
Where's
now.
my claps? Come on, clap for my fucking pool.
It's not COVID times again. We're not going to clap.
In all fairness, hand in the air, every Thursday during lockdown, I would go outside and I would clap for Grizzly's pool.
I felt that. I felt it every Thursday. It was beautiful. I'd be wanking in my pool. Anyway, so...
And I'd be walking towards you twice as fast.
Yeah, and I was in that pool with him. Fuck.
So water is her safe place. She likes to just swim out in the yard and just chill in the pool. And then every time it follows or it has killed something, quite often or transmitted. I think, what do we call it, Jeff?
I've been calling it
Barry.
But in quotation marks.
I've been calling it follower.
Follower. All right, follower. Flower for us.
Of course, flower. That's nice.
Are you flower? You like to do?
Oh.
Quite often, there's a body of water nearby. So obviously, the girl at the beginning, I can't remember if you have a name.
Annie.
Is it Julie? Annie. She dies next to Lake Michigan, pretzeled up, leg akimbo.
Chicken
winged, chicken splinged, slanged up her. And then, of course, when the transmission 2J happens, they've just been down by the river having a kissy time. Then up to the car. At the very end, the big climactic battle with it, which, by the way, I wasn't a huge fan of either.
That was quite shit.
That.
Also, what sort of swimming pool exists in this gnarly asshole prison building which you can just access with no one else in at any point?
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Oh, we're at that point.
Why do I keep saying we'll get to that? Let's just get to it. It's like it follows. I'm trying to get to it and we never get.
I know what you mean. The building that they point out is imposing looking. It almost looks like the Raccoon City police station from Resident Evil 2.
Yes.
But what I liked about, just before they go in that, there is a speech by, once again, the true evil of this film, Yara. And she makes reference to the greatest movie of all time when she says, when I was a kid, my parents wouldn't let me go south of 8 Mile.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck that came into the film, but
because it's Detroit.
I don't get the reference.
You've never seen 8 Mile?
I've never seen 8 Mile.
It's a shit movie.
Oh, right, fair.
I'm not a massive Eminem fan, if you're honest. Maybe that's a controversial take.
You know what is really good, though? I have it on good authority that on the last day of filming, when they had the last shot in the can, the director said, "It's a wrap. Carry on."
What were we talking about before this? The swimming pool.
I've just realised, well, before we get back to the swimming pool, you know we say spoilers.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone will have any fucking idea what happens in any movie we discuss from listening to this podcast. This is the
all over the place.
Fucking ADHD conversation that has ever happened.
No, we got Greg and we got Blank.
You're right, there is Greg and Blank.
There's a deaf STD.
Apple and egg salad sandwiches.
The music is nice.
Music is
Clam
very
Kindle.
good.
A clam Kindle.
Grizzly, you were talking about the pool.
I
Like
can't
15 minutes ago.
The whole pool scene, their plan, it's never like explained what they're going to do, but you can kind of pick up from context clues of it's a big body of water and they've surrounded it with electrical things. Not much fucking current going to go into the pool from them, boys. I'm not an electrician, but I do work with electrical stuff.
Oh, do you? I didn't know.
Yeah, I don't mention it very
Do you
often.
reckon a CRT TV doesn't hold much current?
Not enough for that gigantic fucking pool.
Just throw in that synth music maker, that would fucking do it. Jesus Christ.
That would do it, yeah. Great. See, the soundtrack fucking swells there. It's great.
Yeah, it's like, whoa, whoa. Such a good.
That's going to be fun to edit for you, Zach.
Honestly, that wasn't the worst sound effect we've made with our mouths. Speaking of themes of water, though, throughout this film, another key one of that is you're not going to be able to pass it on unless you get wet. Yeah, I'm not going to drink during these podcasts anymore.
So it made me ask, can this thing not go in water when it's stood around as their dad chucking the electrics at it? But then,
well, no, it can.
It can?
They're trying to draw it into the water so they can electrify it. Stupid idea, but then these are kids, so fair enough. They're
but
dumb.
why didn't the thing go in the water knowing that?
Because it's slow, but it's not dumb.
It knows what they're doing. It can see through their plan.
It's literally walked in there and going, guys, what the fuck?
Never go
I'm not gonna
into a
walk in
place
there.
that doesn't have more than one exit. It's very slow, but it's not dumb.
I did like in that scene, they set up that it is, in fact, a corporeal being when they chuck a sheet over it and you see the outline of someone. So it's not that only I can see it. It's a physical thing. It's just invisible.
But it's the same when she gets picked up by a hair as well. You're like, what the fuck is doing that? Like, imagine being sat opposite her and just like, okay, that's not good.
I think you can say, imagine that happening to you. And I was literally about to point to my severe lack of
you need wigs.
Oh, yeah, crawling wigs, wandering wigs.
No, I need to see you in wigs.
Scalps and wigs, that's what you're looking for, isn't it?
Okay, so then the pool starts filling red. What does this mean?
So in your body,
Yeah.
there is...
Oh, this thing doesn't have a body, does it?
It does. It's a corporeal being. We just said that.
Does corporeal exist and have blood?
Right, clip that.
Does corporeal exist in have blood? That is a question you, as a grown man, just asked in all earnestness.
That's the final exam question when you're a doctor. Do you know that?
Oh my God.
I can't. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make sense of it all.
Yes, to answer your question, corporeal does yes in blood.
Okay, good. So, anyway, what does it mean? Why does a pool fill up red?
Well, it's mysterious, isn't it? Is this where she sees its true form?
Dad?
Don't know, because we don't see it. No, because then after they've shot it in the head and it's underwater, because they've shot it before, it did fuck all. It just kind of slowed down and got back up, and then did a wah as a child.
Like a tiny soprano.
Fucking Waluigi.
And then, from that, Blank gets a stiffy, and they go on a rainy divless evening and get a sexual on, don't they?
Yeah, get a bit divless, but they're clearly divless together because he's into her, she's not that into him.
I like my favourite question, do you feel any different? Both say no.
That's the best way to answer a question after having sex with someone for the first time. How do you feel? No. But again, I understand he's doing it for quote-unquote altruistic reasons, but he then goes and spreads it to poor innocent sex workers.
Did he?
Did he? Or didn't he? Well, did she fuck the boys on the boat or didn't she? We don't know.
What leads me to believe he did is that he's driving round in dusk, and then the next scene, it's daytime in the hospital, and he's clearly napping in the chair, leading me to believe he's been up all night making the beast with two backs.
But then, if we then jump again to the final scene where he's become her protector for life, if he dies, she dies, and they walk off into the fucking sunset, is there something following?
This is the question, though. Is something following them, or is it just alluding to, is it following them, or is it just the guy walking down the road? Because there's loads of those shots. Even Jeff says himself, when they're having that exposition dump, when they finally corner him and find out what's going on, he starts to panic and go, Can you guys see that girl? Can you see that girl? And they're all like, well, fucking yeah, she's right there. So is it that we are seeing the thing following them, or is it just completely innocent and someone's walking down the road behind them?
There's one hint, and this isn't confirmed by the director or the writer or anything, same person. There's a lot of colour coding in this film. So just before it appears in a lot of places, red will show up. So people's jackets, people's clothing, lighting, there'll be like some flowers somewhere. Red appears just before it arrives. So just as they're walking past and you can see something walking behind them, there's a guy sweeping the leaves with a red jacket on.
Okay, I didn't pick up
that could allude to it being that, but it's not confirmed. We don't know.
Well, talking about illusions, can we touch on two literary illusions in this movie? Actually, no. Scrap that. I need to,
you gotta do this.
No, I need to hold this for a later part. I will speak to one.
But you might as well drop the bomb.
What bomb?
Is it not bingo?
Oh, you want to do bingo now?
The other segment.
Oh, well, wait. Isn't that... We're talking about... well,
there's two. We won't talk about the bingo one, but the bingo one is a huge one. But a couple of times Yara is reading from her clam Kindle, and she's reading The Idiot by Dostoevsky. I can never say the name. Say it for me, Grizzly.
Dostoevsky. I could have said a different name then just wind you up.
You said, Glyn Powell. Wales' favourite actor, Glyn Powell.
Glyn Powell. Hello, boys, I'm in Twisters.
Twisters! But Dostoevsky's The Idiot is a novel about a young prince whose good nature and open-heartedness is often misconstrued by the world as a lack of intelligence and self-preservation. And I guess that kind of works thematically in the whole coming-of-age innocence angle of it, is that Jay goes into this relationship with this cool new boy that she's found who has one earring, which makes him trustworthy, only for him, the more worldly, the more weary, cynical character, to take advantage of her good nature and pass this on to her. No?
What? No.
Didn't pick up on that, Webbs? Have you read Dostoevsky?
No, I don't know.
Fucking Philistine. Get out now.
You?
Yeah,
honestly, we spoke of this before, like exposition dumps in film. And in these films, I don't give a fuck for them because I'm too panicked of what's happening around them. So you can say, did I get it? No, I didn't get it. If I get something, I give myself a little cheer. Yay! Yeah. When I figured out something in the film, yeah, like I thought honestly, I put a question in my notes and I thought I was really clever and I was going to show you guys up and be like, that was her dad around the pool, and then you mentioned that was her dad. I was like, all right, so I got nothing in this game, have I?
I just love imagining you watching this film and just having a little woo, and your wife hearing it going, oh, good boy, well done.
He's recognised his shape. Yeah, okay, so artsy-fartsy literary references aside, one thing I did want to mention, and I don't know if this actually will be something that you can relate to, Webb, because I know that we both went to study art foundation in university at the same time, and we went on to study different arts. The director of this film, David Robert Mitchell, and his cinematographer, a man by the name of Mike Giulakis, I may be mispronouncing that, are both massive fans of the surrealist photographer Gregory Crewdson. I don't know if you ever studied Crewdson in uni. I had forgotten about his work until researching this movie, and I forgot that for a hot minute, about 12 years ago, I was fucking obsessed with this photographer. Genuinely. He does, it's art photography, there's no like journalistic merit to it. It is set up shots, but it's all very narrative and surreal photography. And
what's his name again?
Gregory Crewdson. And the way he lights and sets up his shots are just the most visually stunning and unsettling photographs you'll ever see. And knowing that going into this rewatch and how much they both were big fans and kind of geeked out about him making this movie, you can see so much of Gregory Crewdson's work in the way this film is shot, and no more so than the posters. The posters for this movie are straight up just one-for-one Gregory Crewdson rip-offs, and that's one thing I'm here for. Like, the way this film is shot is just stunning.
It's a beautifully filmed film. It's great. That's what kind of drew me in at first. That, and one scene we haven't spoken about yet, the tall boy, looming in the darkness behind Yara when they open the door for her. Did you enjoy that shot?
Tall, eyeless man. Did he have eyes?
I don't know. I couldn't tell.
He was in it twice as well, wasn't he? He came back down at the beach.
Yeah, he was lanky out the window and then turned into a little...
Yeah, before he turned into the little growler.
Lanky out the window, turned into a little growler. So the actor who played him, Webber,
maybe your porn film.
7'7", and
big lad.
He is one half of the world's tallest set of twins.
Poor mum.
You don't think they were that long coming out, I hope.
Sorry.
That's
she was the only woman to get taller while pregnant.
Okay.
Well, speaking of mums, shall we do a bingo, or would you like to bring in a different segment, Mr. Ice?
So I have got 3 different segments I want to do. So let's jump into Ice Z's Body Count, because it's going to be a short and disappointing one. There are very, very few deaths in this movie, and I've had to struggle really to put a body count together, which you will see as I go through it. So the first and most effective kill in this movie is in the opening scene of Annie on the beach. We have made many allusions to her getting folded over, goat-legged, chicken-winged, looking at the soles of her own feet the wrong way. That one shot of her, and especially that shot, again, of her centralised in the frame with Lake Michigan behind her.
Yeah.
Apart from the gore, because that doesn't feature much in the work, but that is straight Gregory Crewdson. That borrows, again, so heavily from their love of that photographer. A great fucking kill, and genuinely kind of sets you up for nothing that happens in this movie.
Yeah.
You'd expect it from that to be like, oh, there's going to be some fucking brutality that never comes.
Yeah, but it's at that point of the film again where you don't know what's happening anyway. So if you're going into it and you have no idea what the following is, you're like, okay, something's just come along and done that to her leg.
You expect him to be a fucking, this big folder who's going to be folding everyone.
Zach, give it a go on me. I want to see if you can get my leg that far.
Body count. Jay drowns an ant in his swimming pool.
Wait, what?
All right, that's fair. Yeah,
Did she
that's
kill
a bit
that
mean.
ant?
Yeah, she's got an ant on her arm.
Yeah.
And then she submerges it. This is what I mean. The body count in this film is low. The next is Greg getting killed by a ghost demon cosplaying as his gunky mum.
Yeah, that was
That was a scene.
oh, it was the feet tucking around the legs and stuff, and she was pissing again, right?
It was wet going on.
This demon likes the waters, the way they flow.
Why did you say that? Like, what's his name from Friday Night Dinners?
Yeah, Jim, I often Dr. Alan Statham from Green Wing. Oh,
Mark Heap, brilliant. Fucking brilliant.
But, again, this goes to the sexual nature of it. She is straight up humping the corpse. I say it, in the guise of his own mum.
It.
Is straight up humping him to death.
yeah, yep, you're right. Yep, it wasn't nice, and then he turns grey, and nothing is left, and he doesn't get mangled like Annie earlier on in the film.
Oh, just pelvic up.
I think I'd prefer the first way.
Okay, yeah, all right. Would you rather be folded in half to death or fucked to death by your own mum?
I'm going to go with folded in half. Thank you very
That's
much.
the best answer. You've done well. We're proud of you for making that. And that is...
We never see what kills Annie. So is it her dad that kills her? Is this what it does? Turns into your parents and fucks you up?
Oh, yeah, because Dad tried to go.
Bit more literary there. They fuck you up, your mum and dad. John Cooper Clarke.
John Cooper Clarke.
We're smart, we are.
Dostoevsky, John Cooper Clarke. We got them all. We haven't even touched on T.S. Eliot yet. But that is the end of the body count. That is as much on-screen death as this movie has.
The Conjuring had one dog, so this one had two people. That's something.
And an ant.
Conjuring had more, didn't it?
No, Conjuring had one dog, right? No one else died.
Oh, no, they're all dead already, weren't they? Yeah.
So that is it. Now, I have put a little game together to buy us time because there's not much of a body count. And this is going to be something I'm going to bring into the podcast in situations like this where the body count is low and we need something else to do. Now, we've all heard of the 7 degrees of separation / 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon. I want to play 7 Steps to Swansea. You've got to pick something in this film and try relate it back to Swansea in less than 7 steps. The one of us with the fewest steps wins. Now, as this is the inaugural one, would you like my example to set the blueprint?
Oh, most
Yes,
definitely.
please.
So mine is this film. So step 1, this film is written and directed by David Robert Mitchell, who has the same name as British comedian and TV personality David Mitchell. Step 2, I saw David Mitchell perform in Swansea's Grand Theatre. I get to Swansea in 2 steps.
That's quite good.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's quite good.
Now, it's up to you. If you want time to think about it, I have kind of sprung this on you.
I think I might be able to beat that, Zach. So the music for this film is by an artist called Disaster Piece. And Swansea's a fucking disaster.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'm willing to accept that. I agree wholeheartedly, but I'm not willing to accept it. That's like saying this film takes place on Earth and Swansea takes place.
I was going to say, it doesn't take place on Earth. It's the other flip side of the cube, you see. It's the other side of the half pipe.
Oh, it's the Cope Inn.
The Copenhagen.
Okay, next week I'm actually going to be prepared next week because I can't actually... I'm looking at so many things in my notes, and all I got is the swimming pool reminded me of St. Helens.
Hey, I'll take it. That's a one-step move. You're beating me already. If Grizzly can get to Swansea in no steps, then he wins.
This one takes some research. This one, there's some thinking game to this one. I like this one. Next week, I'm coming at you, Cleopatra.
So I will let you know if we play this next time. Keep this in mind. We only play this on low body count movies.
I look forward to seeing what film we got next then in that
Yeah,
case.
it's going to be like The Sadness or something, which is just all murder. Let's move on then, because we're coming quite close to the end of the show and we haven't played Wimplash Bingo. The music goes here.
Wimplash Bingo.
So for those of you listening for the first time, Wimplash Bingo is an easy game. We have noticed some very obvious themes and trends throughout the films we've watched so far. I'm going to list them, and then you boys shout out if you have noticed these in the film, and we can have a little discussion on those. Now, the first and most popular, everyone's favourite, a woman not touching the ground.
I don't think so, did I?
I did. Does it count if she's floating in water?
Oh, okay. I like it. I'm not accepting it, but I like your gumption.
I'm thinking outside the box on that one.
Where
maybe.
she was in the swimming pool as well, it was above sea level. She was on the ground above it, so technically she was in water floating above sea level.
That's an above ground pool.
That's a dangerous thought, but I'm not going to take
Actually,
it.
no, I'm going to revert that. For the above ground pool, I'm going to take it from myself.
Yes, thank you,
Grizzly.
Thank you. I was going to say when she's kind of like having her hair pulled, but I don't think she leaves the ground at that point. She's just getting a good hair pulling.
A good one. You haven't had a hair pulling in a long time, obviously.
Not for 20 years.
Not
no.
like the little girl in The Conjuring who's getting yeeted round the room by her hair. Moving on, a spooky staircase.
Probably, but I was quite immersed in this film. I didn't notice any.
Don't think there was one. No, the whole film was just had that. Everything's off, everything's spooky, but no staircase focus in this one.
Moving on, a bad time for a bath.
Oh, she swims a lot, but is that a bath?
It's a chlorine bath again.
Look, we know during lockdown, all you did was wash yourself in an above ground pool, but
I was clean. Zelda Rubinstein would be so proud of me.
just floating there going, these balls are clean.
Shampoo.
Moving on.
I think we were post-bath, by the way. Like, when that kid was... Right, early on, window broken, kid peering through window, ball breaks window. I think that was just post-bath, and he had watched her have a bath or something like that.
When she's staring forlornly at her crotch.
Yeah, that.
She having a look at her ninja after the
Well, I
fact.
tried to be nice about it, but fucking hell.
No, you're on the wrong podcast.
Looking at a ninja hospital for sad people.
There was no, they weren't sad. There was a hospital.
There were sad people in a hospital. It was not, because she was there for a broken arm and for a sexual assault.
Does make you sad.
Also, worried about her bone density, because all she did was kind of go off the road a little bit into some corn, and her arm broke. She needs some milk.
Yeah, we didn't really mention that, did
No,
we?
I
She
wrote
just
she
drives
fucked
off
herself
and
anyway.
bumps.
She's fucking Bella. And you don't leave the pack and then go injure yourself. You compromise.
You don't nick the handsome guy's car.
Fuck Greg. He's a twat anyway.
Fuck you.
Yes, come to the poor side.
Blank.
Blank.
A gunky mum.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Probably a couple, right?
Yeah, there were a lot of gunkies
I don't
around
know, I
the
think
place.
the only gunky mum that stood out to me is it in the guise of Greg's mum when she's doing her gunky fuck shuffle and killing him. Because you see there are like various splats and splooges all over it.
Yeah, she's gunking.
Oh, she's gunking go nuts.
It's Friday night gunking, boys.
Gunking hard.
A series of bastardly men.
Yeah,
It's pretty much the theme of the
I was
film.
going to
isn't
say,
it?
any man involved in passing this curse along. This curse is
Yeah.
a series of bastardly men and women.
Yeah, because it can't be just gay.
Gay is den, as we know.
That's
Gay
another
is den.
t-shirt. Moving swiftly on, someone getting slip knotted.
Sadly not, my friends.
For new listeners, that
No.
is someone getting fingers pushed into their eyes. It's the only way to stop the pain. Someone getting their head keithed in.
He does chuck some stuff at her in the pool, but doesn't quite keith her head in.
Yeah, it doesn't get keithed in or keithed off.
And a bullet doesn't count as a keith in, even though you just...
A keith in is, and again for new listeners, this harkens back to Barbarian, where Keith gets his head smashed into a puree against a wall. And the last one, and this is the first time we've played this as an official Wimplash bingo call, a newbie, a teacher unsubtly discussing the themes of the movie in the guise of a lesson.
Give it to me.
T.S. Eliot, straight away.
What was they talking about then? Because I knew it meant something. I just couldn't stop staring at
So
Grandma.
the poem she was reading is The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock by T.S. Eliot, which is a poem all about the themes of alienation, aging, and the speaker or the voice of the poem grappling with an inability to express love in a meaningful way.
The film.
Yeah.
I should have screenshotted that. Your exasperated face then was perfect. I should have screenshotted it.
I wish I could pay attention and have the knowing.
Oh no, this is all post-research. Don't get me wrong. This is...
I didn't pick up on it the first
Yeah,
time,
but
no.
you knew it was going to mean something, didn't you? And I knew it was going to mean something, and you got to find out
Yes, because
first.
whenever I see a teacher in a horror film or a class, I'm like, they are just telling us what this movie is about.
You have taught me this.
Yet you haven't learned.
No, oh yeah.
So that is it. Those are all my segments or my sexments. Oh,
Segments.
Dangerous. So do we have anything else about this film that we want to discuss before we jump into rating, reviewing, and finding out what we're going to watch next week?
Well, now that at the very end of the podcast, did you notice how many companies had their title cards at the start of this film?
I think I did.
Did you count them?
No, but I
think?
just noticed because, as I said, when you asked me last week, it wasn't like the flash-up cards, but these were actually like their own business cards. So it kind of like caught my eye a bit.
For the rules of your game, this is company title cards, not in the film where they're produced by names come up. This has to be a company's title card.
It's going to be the title card. Yeah, the flash card at the start, not the actual in production by, in association with, directed by,
You're going to be
produced
watching
by.
for it now, though. Like, I only... Nope.
Just don't count.
Nope.
Don't count them. Don't count
Guess.
them. I'll count them.
I think it matches my tattoo, and I'm going to go with 4.
Oh, a nice round pedoir. What about you, Zach?
I'm going to go 3.
I think he's got it.
No, he hasn't got it. Webborn's got it. It was 4 companies.
He's got
They
it,
are
4.
Icon, Visit Films, Northern Light Films, and Animal Kingdom.
Well, that is good enough time as any to start rating and reviewing. So for new listeners, and for those of you who have forgotten since last week, what we do at this stage in the podcast is take it in turns to rate this film on 2 factors: scares out of 10 and overall movie enjoyment out of 10. We will go in our usual order of Willy Webborn, Grizzly, and then myself. Willy Webborn, the floor is yours.
This film scared me, and we discussed why earlier, and we're kind of honing in what does scare me, and that is impending, that like inevitability, as I've called art, and this had that. So I did find it very scary, and the music helped, like this harmonic just going through you, gave it an element for a really scary film. But I'm like gonna give it a 6 on scariness. Like, it really did, but it wasn't like... Because it comes to my next point, and it is like, I actually really enjoyed watching this film. I thought it was really good, like, more so on the second time, because the first time was so scary that it was harder to watch for me. But I enjoyed it the first time that I didn't mind coming back to do it a second time. So on that, I will give it a 7, I think.
Scared me so much the first time that I didn't mind coming back to do it the second time is the perfect allegory for sex.
Not like this film.
So 6, 7, we're too old to understand what that means.
No, because I was like, when I was saying this in my head, I was like, I'm going to do 6 for this and 7 for that, and I'm not even going to reference it. And then you two fucking youthful bastards start throwing your arms in the air.
Full bastards. I'd say for scares, I'm going to give it a 4. Because I find it more creepy and atmospheric, but I wouldn't say scary. I picked this film, and I think I remember it being scarier than it was, but really it's that sense of unease, that sense of dread. So I'm glad you gave it a higher rating than I expected, Webbs, but having watched it again recently for this podcast, I was like, okay, I don't think this is going to scare him much. But I'm glad it did. As far as how good the film is, for the filmmaking standpoint, love the cinematography of it, love the music. it does fall down in quite a few little places that I have to drop it down to a 6 again. A 4-6 for me.
So, in terms of scares, I think this has a lot in common with Stanley Kubrick's The Shining, that the score does so much heavy lifting. In as much as, I think with any other score, or with maybe just no music, this film would be about as scary as a sandwich. I didn't find it scary at all. First watch, I remember enjoying the movie, but it not scaring me. This time round, just not at all. The one big scare, as we mentioned earlier, with the little boy coming through the door, I thought was naff as fuck. So for scares, I'm going to give it a 2, and that is simply just for Disaster Piece's score, giving it that little bump. Without it, it would be a flat 0. In terms of enjoyment, I love the music. I listened to that soundtrack since watching this film a few times. The cinematography, as somebody who's always loved film and photography especially, is just stunning. It is a visually beautiful film, and again, harkens back to some of my favourite artists in visual reference. However, it is a fucking drudge of a movie. It is no scares. There's very little story. The pacing is about as slow as Grizzly is smart. That was a reference to what I said earlier. You're a very smart man. I'm going to be completely neutral on this one. I'm going to give it a 5. It's technically a very well-made movie. In terms of enjoying watching it, I had little to no enjoyment watching it. So my feelings of this movie aside, and they're right, I just want to say, if you disagree, get at us. Wimplashpod@gmail.com or hit us on Wimplashpod at Instagram, and I will tell you exactly why you're wrong to your face. Do we want, before we find out next week's movie, to plug or promote anything, my gentlemen?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, that's cool with me. I got nothing going on. Fine. Tidy. I will bump Grizzly's stream, Mr. Gribbly, on Twitch every Tuesday.
Thank you.
It is a hoot. That's all you need to know.
That's all you should know, people. Come and watch me play retro video games and talk bollocks every Tuesday.
Yep, as I say, we don't need to tell you more, because if we tell you more, you're not going to be as intrigued to come watch it. Just fucking, even if you don't watch, sign up to Twitch, give him a follow, delete the app. It all works in his favour that he gets the numbers bumped up.
Right, I'll take that.
And while you're at it, when you aren't using your streaming platform of choice, turn your volume down, put our episodes on repeat, and just let them play.
Yeah. That would be nice.
Give us a rating, give us a review, do whatever you want to do, and just be really nice about us, because we're really, really nice guys.
We want to be friends. Okay.
And on that note, I think it's only fair that we spin the movie Wheel of Doom and find out what fantastic horror movie, or, let's face it, shit horror movie we are subjecting Willy to next week.
Let's do this. Gonjiam. Hospital for sad people.
Gonjiam. Haunted Asylum. I have been waiting for so long for this movie to come up on the wheel.
Boys, I think a bit of wee might come out.
I think you added this after Webborn thought he had Mr. Big Pants on.
Yeah, I can't remember what movie you were bad-mouthing, but this was a spiked pick. I know that much.
I think it was after Talk to Me. He got really annoyed because, like, how dare he fuck with Talk to Me?
I don't like the sound of this.
I don't want to give it away, but put it this way. This film scared the shit out of me.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm a big boy, I can do this.
Well, while you're a big boy, give us a sentence that you think this film is going to be about. Give us a prediction.
You've given me a hospital for sad people now.
I think we're about to. He looks like he's having a panic attack.
The most haunted thing I've ever seen.
The most haunted thing I've ever seen with Yvette Cooper.
I was generally... before that, I actually thought it was going to be one of my picks. Like, it was going to be... Grizz's face was going like, oh, it was going to be one of mine. But then it turned into the most horrific thing I think I've ever heard. And I can't even remember. Good.
Gonjiam.
Gonjiam.
I'd be calling it gochu jam, which is a delicious food, but it's not that.
Oh, my Dudes, I'm so excited for next week's episode. So anything else that we want to say before we turn off our cameras and sit here twiddling our thumbs till next week that I can watch Webb and sweat for an hour and a half?
I love you all.
It turns out I quite like blank. Bye!